First of all, you have to understand that Apex Overseas is the official partner of our university. If you wanted to confirm it, you can check it in our official website. Previous year, Apex Overseas bring a lot of Indian students to our university, and based on the feedback from the students, it is very important for us that you are taking care about your students after bringing them here, so you help us as a university to help them in the educational process, and we really respect it, and we hope it will be continuously continue in the closer future. Here we study not only theoretical knowledge, we also have a lot of practice. Our general medicine program is totally in English language, and it is not new. What does it mean? It means that we already experienced and we already have a lot of success examples of our people from India who were already educated and graduated from here. Students from the whole Indian region, where you can find people from the south, from the north, from the east and from the west, and all of them are friendly.
Welcome to our special interview session. Today, we are in the M building or medicine building of Far Eastern Federal University, and we are very honored to have with us the Dean of Far Eastern Federal University, Mr. Semyon Denisovich. So, sir, can you please introduce yourself?
Hello, my dear Indian guests. So, I represent Far Eastern Federal University, and here in that university I respond for all medical students. So I will be ready and welcome to answer all questions you have.
So to begin with, sir, could you please give us an overview of Far Eastern Federal University and its general medicine program, which is also known as MBBS in India, and its reputation in the field of medicine? So if you can describe.
Okay, so Far Eastern Federal University, it is one of the biggest university in Russia in general, and it is included in top 600 university in the world. So our university has a federal format. It means that it is like one of the biggest university where you guys have opportunity to study not even medicine, you can study all other spheres of educational life. But here we have a lot of different buildings, and right now we are recording that interview in a medical building. So today we are going to explain you a little bit about our medical programs and about our MBBS program. So here in the building we have a lot of different educational program. One of the most popular one, which is called General Medicine one, it is available in two different ways of programs. One is for Russian students in Russian language, where international students also can participate. But another one, which is very popular from Indian students, it is totally general medicine program in English language. Here you can have whole 6-year course in English, and format is very understandable for foreigners who are ready to continue their future education somewhere abroad.
So, sir, my next question is, what makes the MBBS program or general medicine program unique in the Far Eastern Federal University in comparison to the other institutions?
So you have to understand that our general medicine program is really unique. What does it mean? It means that here we study not only theoretical knowledge, we also have a lot of practice, because in our Far Eastern Federal University has not only theoretical buildings, but we have one of the biggest medical center in the far east of Russia. What does it mean? It means that in the nearest building, people not study, but they help and save people. What does it mean? It means that our students of medicine programs, they involved in a practical process. So first years of education, you got only theoretical knowledge, but then after each year of the studies, you have a practical lessons where you can help and see how real doctors work. And the biggest opportunity of our university, what makes us unique, is that we have one of the modernist like medical center on the far east of Russia, where we use the new technologies, and each year we have not even only our theoretical professors, we have a lot of visiting professors and people who came and share their experience with us and with you guys as our future students.
Sir, also we would like to ask about our agency. What would you say about Apex Overseas Education Pvt Limited, about us?
Okay, so first of all, you have to understand that Apex Overseas is the official partner of our university. If you wanted to confirm it, you can check it in our official website. And as you know, as I personally know, we work with you not the first year and last previous year. Apex Overseas bring a lot of Indian students to our university, and I hope we will have a future communication in the same format, and maybe each year you will try to increase your business and increase of population of your students. And as I understood from the feedback from the student side, you also try to help us, first of all, to care about your students, even after the process of bringing them here. So you help us to follow the educational process. It is very important for us that you are taking care about your students after bringing them here. So you help us as a university to help them in the educational process, and we really respect it, and we hope it will be continuing in future also. Thank you so much.
Sure. Thank you, sir. It's reassuring for the upcoming students that they can rely on us for our transparent and affordable services. So, sir, could you please explain the practical training component of the MBBS program or general medicine program? Like, how do Indian students gain hand-on experience in Far Eastern Federal University?
So I hope, and I'm totally sure that you will show to your people that we have here a lot of practical classes where students can not even learn how to do it like in their own view, where they can also try to help people. For example, we have Origin Anatomy Museum, where we have a lot of like origins part of the human body, and when students can check the real like organs and real parts of the human body and learn how to help and how it looks like. Secondly, we have a simulational center where we have a lot of like mannequins where people can use the knowledge and practice their skills for basic nursing, for therapists, for traumatology classes. And also we have a like real medical center where people can participate in an operations, help the real professional doctors, and it's also a very great experience which can help you to pass your final exam in India and continue your future education as on the topest level in the world. And we can really proudly say that our education is very nice and it is on a high level.
So, sir, what are the living conditions here in the Far Eastern Federal University? Living condition, are the accommodation or hostel or dormitories available inside the campus of Far Eastern Federal University?
So first of all, you have to understand that administration of university, first of all, care about safety of each student. That's why, first of all, our federal level of university, that's why we have our own campus. So it means that everything you can find in university itself. So, and in theory, if you don't want and don't have a time, you can even don't leave a campus at all. It means that our educational buildings very close to the dormitories where you can find easily canteen. So we have a lot of cooked and prepared food which you can simply buy. We have a grocery shop, we have a pharmacy store, even we have a lot of like training places where you can participate any type of Russian popular sport like football, tennis, volleyball, whatever you want. And each our dormitories, if we are talking about living conditions, so in each room we have 2 beds, we have 2 tables, we have independent, which is very important, bathroom, and one time in a week cleaning staff came to your room and trying to help you to keep your room condition in a clean format, which is also help you not to waste time for the cleaning of the room, and you can study more. But anyway, as a recommendation, try to keep all the rooms clean.
So, sir, many students and parents in India, they are often concerned about the medium of instruction or language of instruction. So, could you please clarify in what language the MBBS program or general medicine program in Far Eastern Federal University taught in?
So, first of all, you have to understand that our general medicine program is totally in English language and it is not new. What does it mean? It means that we already experience and we already have a lot of success examples of our people from India who were already educated and graduated from here, and it means that we have whole our educational process in English language. What does it mean? It means that our educational process we can divide in a three format. First one is lecture format, and all lectures are given by high-level professors in English language with the presentation, with the description of whole theoretical material. Secondly, then we checked your knowledge from the practical classes, which also given in English from the beginning till the end of our education, and all our examination and laboratory classes also explained in English, and students have an opportunity to pass the exams in their own English language, which gives the process of education for them much easy. And it means that people who can speak in English as a native language, they can really easy adapt in student process and in student life here in the Far East of Russia.
Sir, how many Indian students are currently studying in Far Eastern Federal University?
Right now, around 800 students study in a different level of educational process in our university, and it is not even students from one region, it is students from the whole Indian region, where you can find people from the south, from the north, from the east, and from the west, and all of them are friendly, and all of them became a friends and then continue their communication after graduation here also.
So, sir, from which year actually FEFU Far Eastern Federal University is going to give clinical exposure to the students?
So here you have to understand that, of course, all people who started their education, especially in the medicine, they started to think that they will start to work with real patients from the beginning. And of course, I understood that all young people, they're too energy and they wanted to help people from the beginning. But here we understand that education and education process in medicine, it is a very serious one. What does it mean? It means that to help people, it is the one way, but the second way is that you can also damage people. So first of all first year of our educational process is mostly theoretical one, where you get a lot of theoretical information which can be used for your future experience. But in that case, theoretical, it means that it is not only information from the books, it means that also you can see the origins of human body, you can see the mannequins, and after even from the first year of education, you have a practice. So practice goes around 2 months, where you can start to help people. First year, it will be like some basic nursing practice, and you will help doctors as a nurse format. But then future years, you will also have like surgery practice, like therapist practice, and you will be involved in the process. So here you have to understand that if you really want to study and if you really wanted to be a doctor in the future, our university gives a lot of opportunities for people.
What would you like to say to the Indian parents who are very much concerned to send their child in Far Eastern Federal University or in Russia to a new country at a new place?
So here, first of all, as a parents, I also can understand the emotions, how people can feel and what kind of emotions they feel when they send their kids somewhere abroad in a known country. So first of all, as I already said, we take care about safety of the people and take care about all students who are studying here. We are taking care about all our foreigners, and we help them not even in the studying process, we help them in adapting process in general. That's why we have like international department who take care about all students, like responsibilities, what they have to do. We have a medical insurance and we help people to have a medical help if they need. We are trying to help them to cook food if they need, to explain where to buy clothes, where to buy food. Everything is explained, and we are trying to help them not even by words, we are also trying to help them by deals. So here you as a parents can be sure that your kid will be in a safety format during whole process of education, from the beginning till the end of education. Also, as an answer for the parents, you have to understand that our campus is a territory which is free from alcohol and from smoking. That's why we are really strong for our students who decided to start smoke or who decided to start to drink, and we are trying to close it from the beginning. That's why students, people who are studying our university, first of all, they think about their education only. And also you have to understand that we are trying to control their education. And if suddenly students stop to attend classes or suddenly stop to study, first of all, we are contact with the agencies, and then we are trying to contact with the parents to explain what can happen and trying to extra motivate our students. That's why if your kid is motivated or he need or she need help for motivation, we are welcome with that also. And in that case, you have to be sure that your students, first of all, will get a very high level of education, and then in the future will be a profession and in his sphere, like in the medicine.
Okay, thank you so much, sir, for sharing all this valuable information with our students. So with us, this was Andrei Simeon Denisovich, the Dean of Far Eastern Federal University.
Thank you so much. Also, it was a very great opportunity for me, and I hope in the closer future I will be ready to answer all questions which you guys all have. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. एपेक्स ओवरसीज एजुकेशन प्राइवेट लिमिटेड फार ईस्टर्न फेडरल यूनिवर्सिटी का ऑफिशियल रिक्रूटर है। हमें फेफू से पावर ऑफ अटॉर्नी भी मिली हुई है, जिसे कि आप अपनी स्क्रीन पर देख सकते हैं। इसके साथ ही फार ईस्टर्न फेडरल यूनिवर्सिटी ने अपनी ऑफिशियल वेबसाइट पर एपेक्स ओवरसीज एजुकेशन प्राइवेट लिमिटेड का नाम, मेरा नाम, हमारा कॉन्टैक्ट नंबर मेंशन किया है, जिससे कि आपको, इंडिया के स्टूडेंट्स को ये पता चल सके कि आपको एपेक्स ओवरसीज एजुकेशन प्राइवेट लिमिटेड से एडमिशन यहाँ लेना है रादर देन थर्ड पार्टी। मैं आप सभी स्टूडेंट्स को अवेयर करना चाहूँगा अबाउट हिडन चार्जेस। हिडन चार्जेस जो कि इंडिया में एजेंसीज आपसे लेती हैं, एजेंसीज हिडन चार्जेस को हिडन चार्जेस के नाम से आपसे नहीं लेती, वो इसे लेती हैं वन टाइम चार्जेस के नाम से। वन टाइम पेमेंट, मिसलेनियस चार्जेस, एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव चार्जेस, ओवरहेड चार्जेस, इनमें से किसी भी नाम से एजेंसीज आपसे ऐसे चार्जेस लेती हैं। कोई एजेंसी से $1000 लेती है, कोई $1500 लेता है, कोई $2000 लेता है, और अगर कोई इसे इंडियन रुपीस में लेता है तो वो आपसे 1.5 लाख या 2 लाख या 1 लाख इस चार्ज को ही ले लेते हैं। हम एपेक्स ओवरसीज एजुकेशन प्राइवेट लिमिटेड एज द ऑफिशियल रिक्रूटर ऑफ फेफू आपको बताना चाहेंगे कि फार ईस्टर्न फेडरल यूनिवर्सिटी में ऐसे कोई भी हिडन चार्जेस नहीं लगते हैं, ₹1 भी नहीं। ये एजेंसीज का केवल एक स्मार्ट तरीका होता है आपसे पैसे लेने का। तो हम आपको बताना चाहेंगे कि एपेक्स ओवरसीज एजुकेशन प्राइवेट लिमिटेड आपसे, अपने स्टूडेंट से ऐसे कोई भी हिडन चार्जेस नहीं लेता है, ना तो इंडिया में ना तो रशिया में, ₹1 भी नहीं। क्यों? क्योंकि फार ईस्टर्न फेडरल यूनिवर्सिटी में ऐसे कोई चार्जेस होते ही नहीं हैं, ऐसे कोई चार्जेस लगते ही नहीं हैं, और हम फेफू के ऑफिशियल रिक्रूटर हैं, इसलिए हम ऐसे कोई भी चार्जेस आपसे, अपने स्टूडेंट से नहीं लेते हैं। हमारी जो जेन्युइन बेसिक मिनिमम कंसल्टेंसी फीस है, आपको केवल वही पे करनी है और आप यहाँ एडमिशन हमारे थ्रू ले सकते हैं और आप अपने हार्ड अर्न मनी को बचा सकते हैं। साथ में ही एपेक्स ओवरसीज एजुकेशन प्राइवेट लिमिटेड फार ईस्टर्न फेडरल यूनिवर्सिटी का हाईएस्ट रिक्रूटर भी है। हम पिछले कई वर्षों से सबसे बड़ी संख्या में भारतीय छात्रों को यहाँ इस यूनिवर्सिटी में लेकर आ रहे हैं। प्रमाण के तौर पर आप इन जर्नी वीडियोस को देख सकते हैं और आपको पता लगेगा इसके माध्यम से कि हम कितनी बड़ी संख्या में इंडिया से स्टूडेंट्स को यहाँ इस यूनिवर्सिटी में लेकर आए।